This is probably going to be one of the hardest things that I've ever had to do, but I feel I need to, and it's time to. I feel that it's time for me to let go of you in the way I have been with you and just be your friend. There have been many reasons to this. First off, I've tried to tell you many times, but in the past when you thought that girls were just getting to me, one in particular had legitimate feelings for me, and you doubted it and just said that I was doing something else. And lately, the biggest things that hurt me is I understand where you were coming from, but you haven't listened to me when I've listened to you. And what I mean by that is, I understand where you come from, not being a mind reader, but I don't think it's asking too much of you to give what you want to give me. And what I mean by that is, for the last year and a half, I know I made mistakes. You never had asked me for a lot of things, and I just gave it to you from the good of my heart. And it seems like when it comes to your turn, that I have to ask, or it's my fault and it has nothing to do with you, and I've tried to tell you at least 2 to 3 times now. Also, what really hurt me is, with all I've done in the last forever, is, and you say it with your own terms, when I come in the room you say, oh, it's Fire Angel Eyes, I don't want to do anything special for them. Basically what that tells me is, even with all I've done, that I don't mean to you what obviously you mean to me. And I understand and appreciate the job, but they're just too many issues I'm having with this being one way, like we've talked about before. I know I made a mistake. I know I committed wrong last week, but to never have an apology come from you when you've been in the wrong with some of the things you've done, and it's my fault, and for you to not appreciate me a little more and treat me like everyone else. And I've heard it that you adore me and that you treat me special, but then you don't. And I spent, and again, this is not against your blog or what you say, I spent, I said I don't keep count, but I've done all those things for you, and yet now you say to everybody, if you buy me something, I'll put up a pic for you or something. And again, I know respect you having me ask for it, but when are you gonna want to, is my biggest pet peeve right now at this point. And I think at this time and point, there is someone else that has shown me that I matter to them, that they want me to be there with them in that room, and it's not a crime or guilt to me that I need to know that, and I'm important. And at that being said, I love you, but at the point I'm seeing, I've been unhappy and more than I should be, and the one that's always at fault. And I've been thinking over a lot lately. I just think it's for the best that I'm friends with you, And if you need anything as a friend, I'm there. But as far as what it has been, I need to let it go. So I wish you the best, and I always remember what we've had, but it's time for me to be happy, to do for me, and to be with someone that wants me to be there and treats me special. And again, I'm sure this is going to make you mad, but that's where this whole problem is arising, where it's always my fault for telling you how I feel, and it has nothing to do with you being in the wrong. So, thank you for everything, and I wish you the best.